Alright, Moto fam, good morning. Good Sunday morning. So I'm finally able to break out for a little bit, and I'm just gonna do pretty much a little countryside cruise. I've really been trying to repay back or honor the challenge, or whatever you want to call it, Mr. Jim. He did me that 3x3 challenge. I'm gonna be honest, it was so long ago, I don't even super remember the challenge. I believe it was 3 things about yourself that people don't usually know, that aren't close to you, or that's something, or 3 things that somebody wouldn't really guess if they met you, or just 3 unique things about yourself, something along those lines, I believe, and then nominate 3 other people to do the same. Some 3 other moto vloggers, or I guess some type of relatable vlogger type of deal. So yeah, I'm just gonna run these backcountry roads and try to keep the speeds down a little bit so that you guys can hear me. I don't want the wind to get too loud. Of course, we still gotta knock out some of these corners. They're blind corners, but once I get the view and I can see nobody's coming, we gotta let the big girl eat a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Big girl hungry, she gonna eat some of this dirt road, baby. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna knock out that 3x3. And on the last vlog, like I said, that was during the rally. So on one hand, I was a tad bit, a little busy. And on the other hand, I was trying to catch a little vlog here and there. I did that first bit with the sand ruts, and then the camera froze on the way back when I went to go pick up another section. Sorry, I guess I probably shouldn't talk don't talk when Big Girl's eating. She don't want nobody talking while she's eating. But yeah, I did the little sand ruts, and then on the way back I tried to catch the vlog, and I thought I didn't hear the camera beep, but I was like, maybe. So, and then by the time we got to the end of that road, I had to meet some people and talk to some people, and so it was just a whole deal. So the sand ruts was all I got to do, and by the time I realized the camera was messing up, it was a little bit too late to mess with it, and at the exact time I didn't want to mess with it because I was a little bit preoccupied. And then by the time I did get around to messing with it, I was like, man, I'm pretty much done. So, we'll just cut our losses and take it is what it is. So yeah, I do intend to do some more of those rut videos, and obviously all the videos will be that similar style where I'm trying to show you what I'm doing when I'm out riding. But that one was, like I said, a particular request that somebody had asked about. They were curious on what was going on, so that was why I wanted to do that one in particular. So yeah, the 3x3 challenge, I'm gonna be honest, I just realized that I did not think about it or plan it. I thought about it a little bit while I was riding in the truck the other day, but not enough to really remember what I was thinking about. So we'll see. I'll try to keep it smooth and flowy. We'll edit it a little bit if I have to go back. But yeah, probably one of the first things that would be a little bit weird about me, or that you wouldn't think, is I'm actually really friendly and talkative and pretty nice, I would imagine, compared to average. Especially as far as giving more than I should, helping more than I should, being nicer than I should to people that are probably don't deserve it, or aren't going to appreciate it, or are going to take advantage of it. because at first I actually probably come off a little bit mean or rude or asshole-ish or something along those lines, but really I'm just socially awkward. So I'm not good at, you know, I'm not going to compliment you, I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass, I'm not going to be fake about, oh wow, that's really cool, or you know, try to seem interested when I'm not. So on one hand, I may be asshole-ish because I am black and white like that. You know, I'm not going to talk to you when there's nothing for us to talk about, and I'm not going to say things that I don't mean. When most people that, you know, oh, that guy's so nice, well, it's because he honestly doesn't care about you. He's just saying what he thinks you want to hear so that you think he's nice, so that he can get over on you, or for whatever reason. But once you get to know me, I'll actually be the guy that'll talk your head off and, you know, come hang out with you all the time and invite you to do stuff and all that kind of deal. So that's maybe almost a 2-for-1. I'm a socially awkward kind of guy. You know, I don't have the fake laugh. I don't do the little double handshake where you shake someone's hand and you grab their elbow with the other hand and smile at them. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. I'm just real, you know, to the point. I'm black and white. I assess it. You know, if you and I have something that we need to be talking about, then let's talk. If we're just talking just to talk, then I'm probably not going to be talking. I'm not going to be interested. So, but like I said, that's just because we're strangers, and I don't, you know, you don't need to know how my family's doing. You don't need to know, you know, because I don't care, you don't care. We don't know each other. Why would you care? But it's just a nice thing to talk about, and I agree. I don't have anything against it. I'm just saying, when it's in the heat of the moment, you know, I'm kind of at a loss for words. I'm like, yeah, great, okay, you know. So I'm kind of short and to the point, and then people think that I don't like them or that I'm just being a jerk. But the thing is, I just don't have any of that fluff. I don't have any of that filler. I don't have any of that pizzazz. So it just comes off that way, you know. But when it comes down to it, I'm all about doing people like I want to be done, and, you know, putting myself in other people's shoes and thinking about it from the other side, you know, and all that kind of stuff, to where it really, deep down, it makes me a really nice person. Just a lot of people don't know it right off the bat. Let's see. So like I said, that's kind of a 2-in-1, where I'm a nice guy even though I don't seem like it, and I'm a socially awkward kind of person. Like I don't have good social skills. I'm not the life of the party. I'm not somebody, you know, that everybody likes. It's really cool because my wife she's not really like a fake uppity type person, like a real uppity, you know, smiley type of female. She's also very similar to me in the same way that she's, you know, you know, similar, like I said, where she's kind of to the point, but she's one of those people that you just like when you just like her when you meet her. Like, she just comes off as nice and sweet and kind and gentle. So, you know, like everybody just likes her. So I come on, you know, I'm like tall, and I stand upright, and all that kind of stuff. So let's see, what do we got going on here? How bad have the rains done any damage here? So that's pretty cool. We balance out. Anyways, enough about that. A second thing, let's see, do I have any, let's see, do I have any weird hobbies or interests? What's his name? Mr. Jim said he was into Harry Potter. Something that you wouldn't guess. No, I'm pretty much into things with motors, mainly motorcycles, and sometimes guns and stuff like that too. Yeah, rain's kind of really chopped all this up a little bit. Can go over there just to get an eye for it, but I don't want to go through too much brush. So yeah, this is I'm place I've been to before. I don't come here often enough to really know what the place is or know it like the back of my hand, but it's not very far from where I live. It's not big enough to really want to come out here very often, and I haven't been out here for a while, and with the rain and the storms and everything, you never know. And the top of a hill that used to be cool is not cool anymore. So okay, it looked like the trees were going to be really bad up there, but they weren't too bad. This over here looked pretty nice, but I couldn't see what I was getting myself into from down there. So let me come up here and see if it looks the same down here or up here as it does down there. A little bit of an angle. That tree right in the way there. Long wheelbase, small area. Alright, let's see, we're now, yeah, pretty much into motorcycles and UFC type stuff, MMA type stuff, guns, yeah, let's see. Alright, let's knock this hill out real quick and then we'll go on to number 2. Trying to get situated so I don't have to. There's like a big lump in the hill on the left side and then the tree on the right side. I don't want to hit either, but I honestly definitely don't want to hit that lump in the hill, because that means I'm also going to hit the tree. And yeah, and this hill is a little bit chopped out. I probably shouldn't have went up. I probably shouldn't be where I'm at right now, but we're here, so let's deal with it. Alright, so number 2. Yeah, I was trying to think of maybe like a little weird kind of hobby type deal that I might have, but I can't, so we'll just go on to more stuff about myself. Let's see, maybe some things like don't have any kids, no children. I've got my babies. We're just 2 kind of younger married couple with 2 elderly dogs. We have a little toy poodle that is I'm wanting to say 16 now, and then a Doberman, and she is we're probably 12, at least 12, but I want to say 13, maybe even 14 now. I'm really bad with time, and that's another thing maybe too. But yeah, I'm really bad with time and stuff. So, but yeah, so there are, you know, obviously our little bundles of joy. So Ruby is the Doberman, her big brother, the little toy poodle is just a bully. So she's a princess, and he's her gross little decrepit big brother, and those are our babies. So and then yeah, probably a nice little third tidbit would probably be the fact that it's not really a tidbit. Probably doesn't really count to. Oh shoot, I forgot the branches are real bad over here. Let me turn around. Just another little tidbit. I'm really bad with time. I can't figure it out. I don't know if it's really just my mental process or if I have an issue, but man, I cannot remember things. Like it's almost my time management and my memory combined. It's like I don't remember things. If I do, I don't know when they happened. It's all kinds of little crazy stuff like that. Oh, there's a scraggling spider. I didn't even see him at all till the last minute. Let's see what we got here. Oh, a little steep one there. So yeah, that's if anybody has some tricks for that, holy cow. It's like remembering people's names, remembering, you know, just like memories, you know, stuff like Brianna, my wife, like she's amazing with it, especially on her little hit list deal that she's got going on. Like people that do us wrong, she will remember that stuff and not let it go. This guy is a little bit upset. Let's see if he'll take this tree branch. Nope. Look, he had like some bees in his, he had some bees and a moth in his nest. All that. I just totally destroyed it. Oh, come on, dude. I know you gotta like this tree branch better than that plastic. Might be a little bit hurt, it looks like. I'm sorry, bro. There you go. Oh god, he's a rider. He wants to ride. He don't want no tree branch. He wants to ride. I would pick him up, but I think he's already hurt. Just wanted to take his own little route. The bike's agreeing with me. It's a little bit hotter out here than we expected it to be. So let me unzip this. I don't have my MX type gear on today. I've got this adventure type gear on today, thinking it was going to be chilly. But the fan on the bike is blasting and I'm getting a little bit muggy. Alright, let's see if we can get the Spider a little home, because we start running 60 mile an hour back down the highway. I don't think he's going to like that very much. But yeah, like Brianna, anyways, back what I was saying, she's amazing. Like a long time ago, back when we were first trying to get our lives started, we had a little house we were trying to rent, $400 deposit. You know, and some, you know, obviously just trying to do things on paper, you know, obviously can't afford to go through an actual company or do anything fancy like that at the time. So just a guy renting a house type deal. And so $400 deposit, and then obviously he just took it and we never got the house. So, but yeah, that was, you know, what, like 6 years ago or more, and she knows the guy's name, she knows what he did, and like when she says it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. But as far as just pulling it up out of the blue like she did or does, or holy cow, I promise you on my life. Look, little buddy, I swear I got rid of the Spider, but he is back on. I don't know if I should grab you or just let you crawl. There you go. Oh, he's got a better grip than that. There you go. Now you're getting the idea. Oh my gosh, this Spider, I'm about to keep him or something. He just wants to ride. Well, now I wanted to go back up that little sketchy hill, but now my goggles are getting all fogged up from this Spider mess. So yeah, it's super cool. Yeah, we definitely really kind of balance each other out in a lot of cool ways like that. Let's ride here for just a minute, and then I'll save the third one for on the way back. How does that sound? Let's hit a couple of these little hills and stuff. I don't know, man. This one is just really kind of, I think the rain really kind of messed this one up. It looks really good mostly, but it's just not 100%. All right. So I should have been using that time to think about number 3, but I wasn't. I'm sure we'll come up with something here. Plus Mr. Jim's 3x3 was pretty long, so that makes me feel entitled that it'd be okay for my 3x3 to be kind of long. Oh yeah, that's the other thing for sure that's going to give me trouble here at the end. I am nowhere near cool enough to know 3 other people to nominate. At least not 3 other people that are going to actually do anything about it. But let's see what we got. I don't know if I can swap my goggles over like normal with this camera setup. No, that's not going to work. Alright, so yeah, my bad. Third thing. It's, I guess, probably something super, not personal, and maybe personal in an embarrassing way, not really personal in a way that nobody can know, but it's just something that you definitely wouldn't know unless you really were close to me. And the only reason I know, actually, oh yeah, is because the wife tells me. But apparently I have some sort of complex where, and I agree, because I do see it in some other situations, but it's like I see myself weird. It's, you know, and I'm not a giant or super anything, but I am above average size, you know, so I'm, majority of the time, any room I go into or any gathering I attend, I'm the tallest person there, you know, and then along with that goes everything else, you know, hand size, feet size, and everything. But just the fact that there's other people that are on both ends of the spectrum, either average size or even bigger or taller than I am, it makes me see things kind of twisted. So for example, you know, everywhere I go, I see average sized people. You know, I see 5'10", 180-pound guys or whatever. So that's all I see. That's what I think I look like. Because I don't see myself, I see them. You know, if that makes any sense. So I think I'm their size. And then, so a lot of times it'll be really weird. Like, I'll see somebody who's a little bit bigger than average, taller, whatever, and I'll be like, dang, that guy's tall. But then I'll, you know, walk up to him or past him or whatever, and I'll be like, oh, I'm even taller than he is. And it'll like dawn on me pretty much. So, you know, that's kind of weird a little bit, I guess. And it gives me this deal where I just always, so since I always see normal sized people and normal sized things, I always think that I am. So like, my hands are small, my feet are small, I'm small, that's too big for me, whatever. And then my wife is like, what the heck are you talking about? Like, no, you're too big for that. So I don't know, it's just this weird view that I have of the world, where like things that what I think is normal or what I think is right is out of perspective. So it's kind of neat, I guess. But yeah, that's probably my 3 things, I guess. We're on this little dirt road here headed back. Like I said, I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm a pretty regular guy. I don't have any cool stuff. And as far as nominating 3 other people, the number 1 that comes to mind that you have to check out would obviously be Alabama Dualsport. Dude rides a KLR like Mr. Jim, but his KLR is freaking, it just has like amazing power, and it's just such an awesome bike. It's so cool. That bike, I don't know what kind of voodoo he's done to it, but that thing's ridiculous. So Alabama Dualsport, he lives near Pensacola, just across the Alabama line, near Pensacola, Florida. He's, you know, so a local guy that I ride with, and it's crazy. I have this big KTM950 that, you know, V-twin, sounds great, plenty of power, let her eat. but it just doesn't have anything on that guy's KLR, so it's crazy weird. You'll want to check him out for sure. Other vloggers, not really into it, where Mr. Jim has all these people and buddies that he knows and they look up to him. Let's see, I guess Jake, I'll call it Jake Dillard. He doesn't really make vlogs on a regular basis, but he is a videographer and he has made vlogs before. By the way, Jake and I are supposed to get up together. He started a series a while back here on Eglin Air Force Base, where he was kind of doing a little bit of research on some of the artifacts out there, the helicopters and the airplanes and all that good stuff. So he would get a little background info to say what kind of airplane is it, why is it there, how long has it been there, what happened, etc., etc. And then, you know, that was a vlog. So, you know, hey, we're going to this plane crash. It happened back in 1976 and 7 people died or whatever. So anyways, he said we would get it together on that to where I can ride out and get the footage and do the vlog, and then he'll do the computer side of it with the information and the editing and stuff. So I'm calling you out on that, Jake Dillard, so we can hopefully make that happen. And then lastly, I guess I have to go Mr. Curt Timm. I don't remember what his what his YouTube is. I think it's, I don't know, fishing motocross adventures or something crazy. I don't know. You'll know him when you see him. Super cool guy. One of the best guys you'll meet. Maybe, dare I say, even maybe not cooler than Mr. Jim. It's pretty hard to be cooler than Mr. Jim, but maybe more fun than Mr. Jim. But let's be honest, Mr. Jim's got a couple years on old Curt, so that's fair. So yeah, Curt, Jake, and J-Rad Raybad. Those are probably my guys right there. And I think they got some cool stuff to offer. They're pretty interesting dudes. I've never watched a single one of J-Rad Raybad's. J-Rad Raybad is Alabama Dualsport. Sorry, I don't think I've clarified that earlier. I never watched one of J-Rad Raybad's YouTube videos, not a single one, without laughing. So his channel is great. He's great. Jake, like I said, he's just a regular nice guy, cool guy, you know, easy to hang out with, but he's the professional, legitimate videographer. So if any of us should be calling anybody out or doing anything about videos, it's him. And then Curt, you know, like I said, Curt is just a super cool guy. It'd be really hard not to like him. You know, down for whatever, real easygoing. And he occasionally tosses up a moto vlog here or there, so, or at least a motorcycle video. Even if he's not talking, he'll at least post up some content. So maybe we can get him on here with a microphone. Also, disclaimer, J-Rad Raybad is probably the only one out of those three that's actually going to follow up on this. Jake and Curt are probably going to blow me off, and they're oh, screw that guy, he's an idiot. So sorry that I potentially messed up the chain, but there it is. Definitely make sure you guys hit me up with any more content requests, video requests. If you have some questions that you want to know about something, or you want to see something, or whatever the case may be, then get at me with that. Otherwise, it's a beautiful Sunday. This will probably come out some crazy other day. Y'all have a good one. I appreciate it. I'm out. Y'all take it easy. Later.